Hello and welcome to another 5-minute tutorial on how to maximize the use of Progresa. In this video, I will be explaining how to organize and manage your contacts. So whether it is you doing the follow-up for a sales opportunity or someone else on your team, you will all be on the same page by being able to track the journey of the customer. So here inside of Progresa, when you go into the left side and you click on your opportunities board, there was a previous video that I did where I showed how to set up the sales pipeline and all the steps involved, but yours might look a little bit different because it is dependent on all the sales steps in your business and your industry. But what I want to focus on today is actually showing all the things that you can do inside of your opportunities board with each contact to ensure that they are actually receiving touch points, to ensure that they don't get lost in your sales pipeline, and also to have that ability to communicate across different team members, because you can actually assign a contact and move them along the journey. So one of the cool things here is in your pipeline and dashboard opportunities board, you can actually move people around and you can set up automations on the back end so something can happen. The system can take care of a step for you if you move them. For example, I could have set this up. It's not set up at the moment, but I could have set up when I drag a customer into a no-show, they need to reschedule. The system can actually do an automatic reschedule text, an automatic reschedule email, things of that sort. So you can actually move them around by that way. Let's say you had 100 leads in here, you would be able to say, okay, I have 5 on this bucket, 5 that need outbound, and so on and so forth. Another great thing is there's 2 ways to kind of reach or add notes into your contact. So that specific person, you can actually go down here and see how it has like add notes, add a task, or add an appointment. So if you have someone on the team, they just have to update something really quick, or you yourself, you want to create a task for the person, you can just go ahead and let's assume, so this person is the outbound call to be made. I can create a task. So call customer to set appointment. Get this customer in this week. He is in time zone. So just something I made up here. You can also assign it for someone else on your team so that when they log into Progresa, they're able to see all their tasks. But in this scenario, I'll assign it to myself. And I'm doing this on Tuesday, and I want to make sure that this gets accomplished for my team member. Let's say I'm going to be out of town and I want to make sure that they're going to take care of it. And I'm actually going to be out of the office at a business event on Thursday. This is a real life scenario. So I want to make sure that the client gets a call on a Thursday. I want them to take care of this as soon as possible before the 1 p.m. meeting. So maybe I'll set it up for the morning. Okay. So now I've added a task here inside of Progresa. And the person that this got assigned to will go ahead and see that on their list. Now, let's say I want to change it to my assistant because I'm going to be out of town and I want my assistant to take care of it, or someone else, another team member. All I have to do is change the name on there. And now they have a task for that person to receive a call. Another great thing is when you click on the person's name here inside the contact on the opportunity board, now it's going to show you their full information. So on the left side now you can see their full information. And if you wanted, or if you or somebody else on your team wanted to add them to an automation that's already set up, you can click on add, and I can choose out of all the automations that I have. I had one before that was like email campaign. So maybe we could do an giveaway email sequence, something like that. And then you can choose. I'm not going to enroll him because, well, number one, it's a fake lead, but also you can essentially choose any workflow that you had. I used to have one that was like a 4 email campaign, 10 email campaigns, and all that good stuff. And then you can choose when it starts. So if you already know, well, they're going to get a call on Wednesday, I want them to actually get some emails and texts as of today, you can enroll them for today. Maybe they can start getting this at 2 p.m. because you've seen that people reply a little bit better after lunchtime. So let's say I want to send them a confirmation reminder, something of that sort, or an email campaign. I would just have to choose the one that's applicable, and then I would add, and then the system will run it the date and time that you choose. Now, I'm not going to do it in this example just because this is a made up scenario, but in the real life, yes, I have added people to email campaigns, newsletters, and all of those things. So this is an example on how you can maximize your opportunities and your dashboard by being able to manage leads and contacts with your team, with an assistant, or for yourself. So you don't have to keep all that information just in your memory bank. You can actually have the system set reminders and have automations and tasks for you.